Hey folks, Joss Away here, back with more XCOM 2. This time we're countering the dark event Gone to Ground with Operation Warkiller, Sabotage the Transmitter. We're going to be facing off against codexes, elite priests, a gatekeeper, and some sectoids. And we're dealing with 3 sit reps here. Well rehearsed, which means the mission timer is increased by 1. Updated firewalls, meaning the enemy tech defense is increased by 20. Towers cannot be hacked. And psionic storm, high levels of psionic enemies present. I've already prepped the mission here, so we're going out with Monster, bearing blue screens and a mine shield. Her partner, Bender, also with blue screens and a mine shield. We're bringing out Firefly with a, what are these called? Tracer rounds and a Mimic Beacon. We're bringing out Tiger again, more blue screens and another Mimic Beacon. Plus, we're bringing the Kid. He's set up with the Hollow Targeter Mark III and the Plasma Lance with poison, hopefully to take out some priests. And our scout is going to be Panzer here, again with a mine screen, and this time he's got the Talon rounds. So we're headed to a small town in a temperate climate. This is our team. They're all kitted out. Let's go. Let's see if we can get a flawless mission here.
Sky Ranger deployed.
We're in the pipe. 5 by 5.
During a recent scouting operation, our friends in the Resistance picked up readings from a massive psionic transmitter Advent just deployed in this area. As we understand it, destroying that transmitter while it's still connected to their network would cause catastrophic outages across the region. So that's exactly what we're going to do.
Word.
Advent has constructed a psionic transmitter in this area, tied directly into their primary network. Our intel suggests destroying it while it's still connected will severely damage their linked systems. Plant the explosives before they have a chance to pull the plug.
All right, so we're at the back left corner, rather, of the map. That's the transmitter we're trying to get to. We know that there's Codex, a Gatekeeper, and some sectoids around. We start with the high ground, which is nice. The problem is we probably want to be on here. I'm not sure if we can travel there. We'll have to find out about that. All right, let's start by moving with our scout here, Panzer. Let's see, where do I want to put him? Probably we want to maintain cover, so I'll take this position, this half cover here.
Objective position confirmed.
Okay, so as of this moment, we have 6 turns, but we can destroy these thingies here to extend our timer. Now, I believe these things, I'm pretty sure these things can blow up, these gas stations and the car and whatnot, so we don't want to get too close to them. Also, we could get seen if I push him too far forward, but for now, I think the play is to move here and scout a little bit further.
Enemy patrol on the move.
Okay, we do see 2 priests and a codex. So, our sniper here is not going to have vision on them. He might be able to see this one priest from here. This is a decent position for him. I don't know if we want to open with that. We got plenty of blue screens for the codex. Now, the Kid, do you have snapshot? No, you have rapid targeting, squad sight, solace. I think you're getting that from someone. Grapple, frostbite. You have frostbite, rapid targeting. You do have teamwork, so your teammate could give you another point. Who is your teammate here? It's him. I don't think we open here. I think we push up and take positions. And hopefully they patrol into us and we get some free stuff that way. Let's see, what do I want to do here? There's no getting inside without breaking a window. I mean, I guess I could take something like this. Maintaining the high ground seems good, but there's definitely another pod around here somewhere, so we want to be a little bit careful. So the question is which way they patrol. If they go left, it's a problem for us. If they go right or towards us, that's great. Who do I want doing what? I want my blue screen users to be able to hit that codex for sure. I'd like to hit at least one of the priests. We've got an elite priest with 18 health and an advanced priest with 12. I'd like to hit one of them with the poison from the kids shot. I'd like to see if I can get him over here. The only problem is I don't know if the grapple will get me here, but if it did, this would be great because I'd have cover and I'd have shots on them to some degree. All right, let's start with Bender. Bender does have the slash attack. What else does he have? He's got Marauder. He has chance to do critical. Blade Storm. And Blade Master. So with Blade Storm, if I put him here, he'd get hits on 2 of them. The problem is running up there almost guarantees that we pop a second pod, right? So that's, as tempting as that would be, until we can move him and see where the next pod is, that's not really viable. We could, potentially, go take position somewhere like here. Now, the other thing they could do, they usually don't, but they could, is they could climb this pipe and get up on the roof. So there's something to be said for taking non-visible positions here, somewhere like here, and overwatching as well. Like here, he'd be flanked. There are positions for the rest of the team along this, and some of them can get maybe to there. Not really, huh? Okay. I think we'll start by blue moving.
Heading out.
And we'll set up maybe some overwatches here and see what they do on their patrol. That may be our best play. So the next person we want to move is going to be Tiger, because he can act as cover for somebody else. So like I can put him here, and then I can put someone behind him. He has 3 points of armor, and everybody's going to be overwatched. So if they come up this pipe, we should get some shots. He may take damage, but such is life. Now, the other thing to think about is what Raul can do, because Raul has tons of abilities here. Kind of need to remind myself how they work. Stasis, he can put on a teammate. Null Ward he can use to give everybody shields. That actually might be a good opener here. Soul Merge gives a bonus action immediately, so we'll save that. Soul Storm doesn't have the best range. What else do we have? Phase Walk, he can teleport. Null Lance can hit people. Void Rift can hit people. This has a little bit of a further push than Soulstorm, and then he has a Mimic Beacon. I think probably Null Ward here is the way to go, so let's move him. Where can I move him that he can put that on everyone? What is the range on Null Ward? Let's look. I maybe should have done that at the start. Nearby allies and yourself. Oh, that's quite large, actually. So if I move him down to here, he would be flanked, but he'd be at the rear, and he could probably get quite a few people. Let's put him there to start and see, after we move everybody else, what they feel like. I like putting the kid here.
Understood.
To start, and then we'll see if we can grapple him over. I can get to there, which is a kind of a weird move. But then I could use my I could get over to this corner here somehow with the rest of my move. And nobody can get up here, so they can't break his concealment. All right, I like that. So where do I want to put him? He'll have shots from here on all 3 of them, including if they go up. He'll remain concealed while he's behind cover, even if he comes into their range. So something like this is okay, I think.
Moving out.
I might be wrong about that. We'll have to wait and see. We'll put monster here.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Now, who are we going to be able to hit with this null ward if I use it now? Let me take a look. That hits those 3. It doesn't hit him, though. So I think I do want to move him up. It's just a question of where do I put him. I'd have a little bit of cover from there, but they could easily flank him. I need to get him more mobility. What else can he do right now? Not a lot. I think he's going to take probably this position next turn. I can move him up a little bit to here. At least he's in cover.
Affirmative, moving out.
And then Overwatch, Overwatch, Overwatch. And we see what the patrol does. Are they going to climb this pipe? No, they're going to walk into our trap. Okay. I don't think they should have seen us. They didn't. Okay. So, as an opener here, I can hit them with Void Rift. 4 to 5 damage. Organic enemies have a chance to suffer insanity, which can apply lots of different negative conditions, including mental control. So we could mess up the 2 priests. I could also use Soulstorm. I could move and use a domination, potentially. Soulstorm deals damage and destroys cover. That's 4 to 6. I don't love that. What else do we have for big openers? This could be a good use for my Bladestorm people too. Are the 2 priests standing next to each other? I could maybe get, yeah, I could get all 3 with I could get all of them with a Bladestorm. So I know Bender has it. Does Monster have Bladestorm? She does. Okay. I think this might be my play to open here. We can save his things for other things, because this is going to be insanely powerful. So if I move here, I'm in Bladestorm range of all of them. Including the Codex. So if they move, they take more hits from her. That will split the Codex, but I think this is strong enough that this is going to wreck them and let me shoot some of these relays as well.
We're busted!
Okay, nice. Oh, and he's burning, which is perfect. Wow. One shot, close combat specialist. Forgot about that.
Well, how about that?
Plus some Blade Master stuff. Wow, she got the entire pod by herself. Amazing. So good. All right, so one of them is burning. I can't tell which one is burning. But they're both in sustain. Okay, so we want to take care of them for sure. What do I want to do here? We should scout with Panzer. So we're trying to get to that. All right. Yeah, let me move up and scout for another pod over here first. Or maybe that's a little bit far to move. He's got some vision problems here if I'm not careful with him. All right, let me take this position first.
Orders confirmed.
See if I notice anything. Okay, I don't. So I guess I can move here safely.
Moving to position. I have eyes on the enemy.
Okay. So there's, I think, 3 more priests over there. All right. So now the next question becomes, what are we doing? I think we probably want Null Ward to go up now. Let me see if he can get all 4 of them here. He can, so we'll do that. did he get... Yeah, he got her too. So she's got 4 shields now. They all have 4 shields. Including him. Okay, that's good. I think we just take out the priest with Overwatch here. Now, I do want to shoot... I do, if possible, want to shoot these things. One of them's on fire. Is there a way to tell which one? I think it's this one's on fire. Another Blade Storm could be good here. Like, she'll Blade Storm him. So Bender here, I think, can just come down and stand right here next to the both of them for another Blade Storm safety. Now, this could pop a pod, which would be bad. But then they're still dealt with.
On the move.
Let's see. He's got shields and such. Okay. He can shoot. Let's shoot the one behind us, because we want to move forward. That gives us another turn.
As we had hoped, the network separation has been temporarily delayed.
Tiger can come over next to Panzer.
Father really outdid himself.
That shouldn't pop a pod. Line of sight should be safe. Yep, okay. You can see this one. And then what do we do with the kid? I think the best play is probably to take this shot for now. He doesn't have snapshot, which means I'd love to move him here. You know what? It's probably a better play to move him here for next turn.
Sure thing.
And then he's got squad sight here. Oh, he does have snapshot. Why does that not show up on his... Oh, it's right at the top. I probably scrolled past it. All right. Well, then the safer play is to take this. All right. Blade Storm should take care of these two. Dead.
You know that was good.
Close combat. Wait, does Bender... Dude, she's killed, like, everything. She killed that entire pod solo. That's crazy. Does Bender have Blade Storm, or did her close encounter thing just take precedence? Is that what happened? He does have... Yeah, they both have it. Okay. So now I think we want to open... on that other group. Let's push Panzer forward if we can to go get eyes on them. Where do I want to put him? I'd love to have forward cover in case there's a pod in the background here patrolling towards us. I don't have a good corner to tuck into, so I'm gonna have to take something like this.
Closing on target position now.
Okay, that does give me vision. We've got 3 elite priests here. All right. So the kid, do you have squad sight now? You don't. Okay. I could move him and snapshot. I think this would pop them though. I can never quite tell when it with him when it turns from squad sight to something else. Yeah. I think he gets seen there. Like, you can see one of them has the squad sight icon. And then it disappears. The middle one, it looks like... I'm not sure. So I don't know if I can do it yet. What do you have? You can probably multi-target them. You can. Let's do that. And then how do we open on them? I might be able to rocket here. Can this hit them? If he moves forward, I could rocket them. And then he's out for the rest of the team. Wait a minute. He's got that other thing. He's got bombardment protocol, right? Including squad site? Yeah. This will mess these guys up. All right, this is a pretty solid use of bombardment protocol. Yeah, sweet. 25 damage total from that. They should move towards us now. That gives us options. Excellent. That didn't even end his turn, which is fantastic. All right, you move over here, I think, and take your snapshot. This could pop a second pod, but I don't think so.
On my way.
Okay. Now you have the venom rounds. Yeah, so whoever you kill, if they sustain, should die on waking, right? You've got hundreds on all three of them, so let's see what everybody else has before you choose your target. Firefly here is going to have trouble getting in range of them. I could use his... there's a couple things I could do. I could use his phase walk to teleport closer. I could reanimate one of these guys to get myself a zombie. That might be worth doing. And then we'll just move him forward into cover. That gives me a zombie to play with. I don't know if the zombie can't pick things up, it seems. Did that end his turn? Oh, it did. I should have moved him first. He's going to be way behind everybody else. All right, Tiger has shots. Not the best shots. He does also have his rocket launcher, so he could kill them all with this. We'd give up any loot, but everyone else would be free to shoot. This also gives up our shredding, which we might need against the gatekeeper. So let's hold off on that for a moment. Monster... No, we want Bender here to move somewhere good. Where can he move? If he moves here, he does have shots. He's sitting on the gas tank, which isn't great. But there's no other good cover for him to blue move to. I mean, I guess I could take this. He could also slash. Yeah, this would use his... This would use his what's it? His Blade Storm again. All right. Dude, nice. He sustains. Looks like Monster can go in for another Blade Storm as well. Let's go for this one. Dude, this duo, super strong.
Did you see that one?
They can just take out pods. All right, let's have you shoot this guy. He's also going to sustain. He's poisoned. Between close combat and between close quarters combat and the Blade Storms, these guys should die. I maybe should put one Overwatch on them to be safe, but I do kind of want to get, well, yeah, it's probably safer to Overwatch here,
I'll monitor that
just in case one of them like misses or something. All right, you're poisoned. You're poisoned. What are you guys gonna do here? Blade Storm, nice. He dies.
Hostile terminated.
2 Blade Storms, 1 missed, other hits. Oh, that guy already died.
Target
Excellent.
neutralized.
Okay. This Blade Storm stuff is turning out to be really good. Okay. Let's scout for the next pod first with Panzer.
On my way. We're close.
Okay, there's the Gatekeeper and a Sectoid. Does anyone have a shot on the Gatekeeper? What about the kid? No. We could take a turn here to set up against the Gatekeeper. It may not be patrolling, it may not move. So he doesn't have a shot from here. I would love to keep the high ground, which means we want to lure it outside if possible. I think my play may be to maneuver Tiger to where he can fire that that rocket launcher. I don't know what that looks like. There's a window there, so something that fence probably gets in the way. So I'd have to send it kind of straight through. I think moving him here could work. Yeah, moving him here looks like it might work. Let's see.
Exertion outpoint.
So we still have everybody, including you, with your rapid targeting. Can you now rocket your way in there? And is that what I want to do? So I might not do this even if I can. No, it looks like I don't have the range from here. Okay. So I need to reposition Firefly here. Basically, I just need him to run up and get in cover somewhere. Somewhere like that.
Getting it done.
You're in a pretty good position. You could long watch here, or you could kill a relay. I can maybe... What can I do with my zombie here? I don't want to move it too far, because it could pop a pod. I want it to be useful, which means moving it somewhere. How much damage? What can it do? Release zombie or melee attack. It can't take cover. Let me see about moving it here first. I don't know what its damage is. It's probably not very good. It could probably kill a relay for me. Yeah, because they have 2 health. No visibility. I don't know. We might want it as a meat shield here. Let me put it up here for now. You guys, I think, you need a reload, and then you need cover. So let's reload you.
Killing time.
And then put you in cover.
Seems doable.
What do you need? You have free reloads. You have dual strike, you've got slash. You could hit 2 of these right now, I guess. You are standing out in the middle of nowhere though, so I don't know if that's great. I might be better served getting into cover behind Tiger here.
On your order.
And then hitting one of these things. That leaves the kid and the question of what we want to do with him. I don't think they're patrolling. I think they're going to stay in there. So I'm going to take this opportunity to hit that one, which is far away. And then just in case they start patrolling towards us, I think we'll have Tiger here. Should I overwatch or should I hit another one? We don't need another. We got 8 turns. I'm going to have him overwatch.
Sensors at maximum sensitivity.
And I think we'll save our rapid target. We'll go ahead and have you hollow target the gatekeeper. It's got 6 armor on it, so we need to shred that. They are patrolling. Okay. All right. So we've lost vision on them. Let me get in a little closer and see if I can see them again. Okay. They're way at the back there. So is there any way... Does anyone have a shot? He does. Okay, this is probably a good opener because it'll draw them towards us.
Back in.
Yeah, let's do this. He's got a 93 on that sectoid. Let's hollow target him, or rapid target him to make it a guarantee. Is that one already... No. Okay, we'll rapid target. Now the kid will take his kill. Yeah, minimum damage, 100%. Take it. Let's see how they respond. Okay. Now, we want to shred the armor. What can you do? You can kill this for me, or you could go in and you could just go in and stand next to them in a minute. All right, you shred with your shots, so I think it's overdrive time for you. We want to move to where we can fire and fire the missile and or take two. I might take 2 shots here rather than use the missile.
This unit is relatively agile.
Okay, so the missile's going to do 6 to 9, which kills the sectoid. But his normal shots do 9 to 11 and shred armor. Yeah, let's take 2 shots here. That was good.
Need a bigger gun.
Go again. Nice work. Okay. Panzer here. Can get the gatekeeper kill. Let's take that. There's the gatekeeper taken care of. The zombie now can run in, I guess, next to the sectoid. Yeah, it's not going to be able to... It can't melee attack after that, so... I don't think we need a network separation. I don't think it can pick this up for us. Let's just put it in there to see if there's another pod running around. He can just be a target. He's very slow. Okay, we don't see anything else. Monster can kill the sectoid easily. She's just been a beast this mission.
Impressed yet?
Okay. There's definitely another pod around somewhere. Let's get you in here. Ready to place the X4 next turn.
Already there. Got some advent here.
Oh, okay. 2 more priests. All right. We can deal with that. That was a little risky, but we can deal with it. The only person we got left is you. All right. I can phase walk to get somewhere close to them. They're over there. So how close can I get? I can get to here. All right, and then I can put stasis on Bender, but I think I'm better served throwing the Mimic Beacon, right? Kind of next to him, and we'll see if they shoot that instead of him. Is that what I want to do? If I stasis Bender, they can't do anything to him. They run in here. They shoot through the windows at Firefly and hurt him instead. I don't love that. I have Null Lance and Void Rift. I can't reach them with that. Or Void Rift. Alright, so moving that far was a mistake. I guess I gotta throw the Mimic Beacon and hope that they target that. It's at least right next to him, so if they have a choice, I think they are supposed to choose the Mimic. Let's see. I might have ruined this by pushing him forward that far. Oh, we lost our shields. Okay. Well, we'll see what the priests do here. Okay, he shot the Mimic for 6. He shot the Mimic too. Okay. That's fine. That's what it's for. All right. Now, why don't you dominate one of these priests?
I'm away.
Take control of him.
I've got the loot here.
Oh, he can't. Okay. I have Insanity, I have Stasis, I have Soulfire. That's guaranteed damage. Soul Merge, 1 action ends turn. Oh, it's because of the zombie, isn't it? Where's the zombie? Yeah, so if I release this... Now...
Taking losses here!
Now he can dominate one. 100%. All right, let's take the elite priest in the back. That's harder to get to. 95, but we should be able to get him. He becomes ours. Very nice. Okay. All right. Tiger already has a promotion. One Schick can't see that guy. Is there anywhere he can see him? Yeah, he can see him from here. And then maybe I could even grapple up. It depends. Okay, let's see if I can grapple up to get a high ground on him. Where can he go? Yeah, here we go.
Grapple out.
Take that, and then snapshot. Can you get the kill with snapshot? Maybe somebody else softens him up first. Yeah, he can't guarantee the kill. Let's have somebody else do some work on him. Panzer, why don't you move in and see if you can take a shot on this guy?
Rolling.
Then again, you might crit here. I don't know, we'll see. 29% crit? Alright. That's fine. He sustains. Alright, let's make good use of our Blade Storm.
Whatever you say.
You can finish this if you need to.
Come get some.
You can plant the explosives.
The X4 charges are active, but the aliens are still working to isolate the transmitter. Eliminate any remaining hostiles before they cut it off.
Okay. Why don't you come over here?
Moving to position.
Overwatch.
Overwatch.
I'll comply.
Overwatch.
I'll keep an eye on it for you.
I guess steady weapon here. So he wakes up, and then what? Close combat? Dude, if she doesn't get MVP, the game doesn't know what it's doing.
Well, how about that?
There we go. 10 of 11. Where was the last one? Yeah, no question. 6 kills, 111 damage. 6 out of 11. She got more than everyone else combined. Solo Slayer. Yeah, absolutely. Well, that was a good one. Dude, the Blade Storm twins are kind of OP.
Citizens should be aware that due to recent attacks on critical infrastructure across the region, supplies of certain food and medical items will be unavailable in a number of city centers. Check with local officials for more information.
I expected something of a learning curve for our new recruits, but they've done a remarkable job, Commander.
Yeah, I'm not surprised she's tired. She took on 6 enemies basically by herself. Still, a really nice mission. Flawless, only one tired, and a promotion for our for Tiger here. Plus, we picked up another data cache for more intel, which is great. This is our 9th superior autoloader. Like, how about some more superior scopes, game? We've unlocked the Gatekeeper autopsy,
Efficiently executed and
and we
no
countered the event.
You can lead the Reapers any day, Commander. Well done.
That was pretty quick. 40 minutes start to finish. Very nice. Let's check our promotion for our Spark unit. All right. So he goes up to the champion rank, which I guess is the colonel equivalent. What are his options? Sacrifice. Generate a protective field which redirects any attack against allies inside it towards you. Gain bonus defense and armor while active. I mean, I get what they're going for, but no, I don't like that. Supernova. Dash to a location and overload the Spark's reactor, dealing immense damage to all nearby units. The Spark will be stunned for 1 turn. That's kind of interesting. Because you can use that on a pod, right? You can just open with that or hit 2 or 3 people grouped up with that. And then what is this? Overclock. When overdrive is active, the spark gains gargantuan bonuses to aim, mobility, crit chance, and hacking until the end of the turn. Also grants the haywire protocol ability. I kind of like both of these. We use overdrive quite a lot. But supernova sounds amazing too. But then he's stunned for a turn. So you know what? I'm going to get overclock, and we might double back for supernova at some point. Cool. All right. So when we go onto the when we go onto the bridge here, this might turn into an ambush. We'll have to wait and see. Or maybe it was this one. I can't really remember. All right. We don't need supplies, so we'll go back to scanning for intel.
Avenger plotting new course.
Okay, this was a mission to do what? Delay facility construction. Save intercepted supplies. Okay. So right now the sitrep we have is air patrols. Extra advent reinforcements will be dropped into the area once the enemy is alerted. What did I pick for this? We got thermal, rattler, skids, and shooter, all majors, and then wild child and meat hook. Parrot captains. Yeah, we probably want to over-infiltrate this a bit. We can at least negate the risk, and then depending on what some of these random sit reps are, we might go further. No chance of a chosen in North America, so we're gonna let that sit for a minute. I guess this is the one that could turn into maybe an ambush. Wait, which one could turn into an ambush? Yeah, it's Hunt the Chosen Assassin Part 3. Infiltrate Stronghold. I guess that's this one? Yeah, okay. But still, that's... Okay, that's 5 days away. Okay. So I think it's time to send out a few more ops here. Mostly we were looking for mobility, so let me take a look at who we've got in the barn right now. So Heidi here's at 14. That wouldn't hurt her. Wrecker's at 15. He's doing okay. Elsa's at 16. She's great. Bender's at 16. Valentina at 13 is pretty low. She could use a point of mobility. Raoul here's the worst at 12, though. Yeah, we should probably send him. He'll come back very tired, though. But with this low mobility, he's kind of useless. All right, let's take a look at what we could send him on, and see if he has someone he can form a bond with too. So, aim, promotion, aim, health, hacking. Gather intel is mobility. This is 6 days. If we send a scientist, we negate risk for capture, which I don't understand because it's not there. And it only needs a sergeant plus. Can I send him on this? I can. It's already even put him in there. Okay. Unequipped squad? Unequipped barracks? They're keeping all their stuff. All right. So here's the mobility. I think we are going to send our Scion for this. Or our Psi operative, or whatever he's called. Where's he on this? Where's his flag? Raoul. There we go. Okay. We will send a scientist, I think. Lisa can go. And then who do you want to go with? Do you have any kind of compatibility with anyone? Meat hook? You're teamed up with Skids. Sort of. Is there anyone else you like? Alamo here, the Marine? All right, we'll send Alamo, because when else is he gonna go? Where's Alamo? He's down here at the bottom. He's a lieutenant. Oh, he's wounded for 8 days. Damn it. Anyone else? Not Skids. Oni counts as high. Alright, maybe we'll send Oni. I feel bad for her. She could use another partner, right? Where's she? Is she's a major, I think? Oh, she's on a covert action. Alright, so there's no one available really good. So we'll just send somebody. One of the lieutenants can go. Scooter? Alright. Maybe you and Scooter get along. Alright, so I do want to build some of these holographic disguises. So it's 1 Spectre Corpse, 25 supplies, 3 alloys, 4 crystals. We're running low on crystals, but we're gonna get some more soon. I'm gonna build 2 of these. Alright, that reduces the time. Yeah, 6 days. Okay, I guess that's the best I can do. One of them might get wounded here, but we get 36 intel and +1 mobility for Raul.
Commander, my followers will appreciate the support of your soldiers.
There's mobility here for somebody, maybe Valentina. Gets us a scanning site as well. And then the other one I kind of wanted was this +2 resistance contacts, but I don't actually need that anymore. I have the contacts I need for now. So let's send Valentina out with Rin, maybe if she's around, build their bond better. Is Rin available, or did she get wounded? Did she get promoted to... is she a colonel now? Where is she? Here she is. Okay. You can have an Advent disguise, I think. That works. Yeah. This is going to be real fast. All right. Scanning sites. +1 mobility for Valentina. Sure. Do it.
My followers will lead this action
all right.
to victory.
Scan for more intel and let some of this stuff catch up with us. Okay. Reduced by 1.
People seem to work well together, Commander.
So Molly and Alex are back. They're both tired, but that was worth doing. I was just thinking about something. Oh yeah, what is this? We're over-infiltrating, right, okay. All right, let's keep scanning here. Okay, we completed the Wraith suit. Let's take a quick look at the Wraith suit here. So let's pick one of our snipers here. Heidi can check it out. So the Wraith suit gives 6 health, 2 mobility, 25 dodge, a grapple, and the Wraith ability. A grappling hook and a Wraith ability.
Our stealthiest suit, the Wraith, provides a range of movement that technically violates the laws of physics. There's also a grappling hook for good measure.
Not bad, right? Okay, we're about to get a PCS here and get 2 other people back. What is this? New infiltration mission? Capture Advent collateral. Collaborator. So this is an intel mission, I believe. Yeah, this is an intel mission. It's unfortunate. So here's the deal, right? It looks short because it's only got 2, but then almost certainly the reward interception happens and we have a 3rd assault mission or whatever. I don't think I want to do that. I don't need the intel, so we're gonna let that slide.
Our soldiers took some hits during the most recent covert action. Word from the medical team is they'll all be fine.
So Warden gained her mobility point, got some XP. We got 25 intel, and we got a superior hacking PCS. Interesting question. Does our best hacker have a PCS right now? And is it worth replacing? So, all right, 2020, 2019, 85. Molly's at 85. Let's make sure that's without any equipment. All right, with the base gremlin. Yeah, her base hack is 85. Okay. There's somebody who's better than that, I think. Tiger's got a surprisingly good amount at 60. Yeah, Rin is at a surprising 80 here. As a major. What is Molly? Molly's a colonel? 85 is a colonel. Somebody got a plus 20 and is like crazy good. There's Bang. Meat Hook's at 81. Mega's at 77 down here. I thought we had one more person with like a really high hacking score. Skids, yeah, Skids. Skids has 80 as a major. I believe that's our best person for hacking. No, it looks like Rin has it too. So between Rin and Skids, does either of them have... how do I see... they're involved in stuff. All right, we're gonna hang on to that. I think one of the two of them is gonna get this. Rin's about to rank up. But Molly, you don't have one, so I could... Okay, let's take a look at this. Plus 15 hacking. Boy, that's pretty solid. But I think, because she's already colonel, so if we take... Where's Skids? She's a major. So she's at 80. What happens when she goes up to colonel? Does she go to 85 or higher than that? I don't know. I don't know what the level up is. We might want to wait until all of our hackers are colonels and then hand that out. Or at least wait a little bit. Still, that's a really nice reward. Was there another op I wanted to do before the end of the month? We have the supply drop in 11 days. So useful items I don't care about. A promotion's not bad. I might, you know what? We might want to do a promotion here. Let's take a look at that. Do we have a colonel that we want to level up? Bender's at 104, 113, 100 for Elsa, 98 for Harry. Seems like Harry's the one, but he's tired for 7 days. So Elsa then? 17 free experience. Looks like 95 is the top level for major. So to beat 17 experience, we'd want to be below 78 on a major. Oh yeah, Alex here could really benefit from that. He just got back though. You would get 18 points. Cameron would get a lot. At 64. 62 for Aftermath. We could bump her up to Colonel and grab like over 30 points with her. All right, let's send Aftermath and get ourselves another Colonel Sniper. All right, exhaustive training. So Aftermath gets the promotion. Is there anyone she could form a bond with potentially? Oni here? That's very high. All right, let's maybe sit. Oh no, Oni's sick at the moment, isn't she? Or she's in the middle of something. So Oni's very high. Everyone else is low. All right, so we're just gonna send somebody with you. Somebody pretty low who's not gonna do anything else for us. Let's look at our lieutenants, see who's available. All right, you've got 42, Will. You've got 40. All right, let's send this Marine with her. You guys can have Advent disguises. I don't like the way changing their armor changes their look. I don't like that at all. But whatever. They'll get their looks back later. Okay, 7 days. Do it.
My kind will do whatever is needed.
Experimental armor would be... I would like this. I'd like to do this, but major chance of capture, extreme ambush. Like, we're not doing any of that. I don't think we want ability points. Forum Soldier Bond is starting to look interesting now. I've dismissed it most of the campaign and most of my former campaigns. It seems like a waste. But there are a couple people who can't form bonds, so like forcing it with this and getting a bonus like +3 hacking doesn't sound bad. I don't need supplies or will. I don't really need this or dodge. And 1 health is nice, and this can be good, but it's really like 1 ability for 1 person, and I already sent a scientist out. So I think we're done for the month. Maybe the soldier bond. I don't know. Like, who's very high level that needs a bond? So, Wrecker's never bonded with anyone. Iman apparently can bond with Nasty now. He's low. I'm not sure I want to do that. I'd have to think about some of these. Harry never bonded with anyone. So, like, there's some value in it. I don't think we do it this month. Raoul should probably bond with someone, but we need to focus on getting him mobility first. All right. So I think we're good here. I think we just keep scanning through the rest of the month. There's nothing we have to do. This is going to over-infiltrate first.
I am sure you will find the results to be as intriguing as I do, Commander.
Right. There's the Andromedon autopsy.
The fact that this armored environmental suit is capable of functioning in combat well after the original wearer has expired is remarkable. I must consult with Shin for further study into this unusual behavior.
Okay, so we can now make proximity mines. I don't particularly care about that, but close combat protocol for our Spark sounds fantastic. And we can build a Cavalier Spark, which means if we were going to build a second one, it would start higher level. Significant upload of recorded combat data. Start rank Cavalier Lieutenant. And then, yeah, I think we do want this for our Spark. Okay, that leaves us with another data cache decryption, but we're kind of okay. We got 244 intel. We're getting more. We're not really spending it right now, so that's kind of okay. I would like to do the Gatekeeper autopsy. I don't remember what this gives you.
Specimen, henceforth referred to as the Gatekeeper, seems to harbor considerable psionic power. As with the alien's other unique biomechanical field unit, it will take some time to decipher the systems involved in its function.
Very interested to see what that gives me. Okay, let's take a look at this now. So, if we go here, we negate the sit rep. They're going to have +3. They're going to have lightning strike and opportune moment. I think I do want to remove this, so we'll keep infiltrating. Scanning for intel.
Our cooperation has proven to be a boon to the Resistance.
Okay, this worked well. Valentina got her mobility. They're both tired, but this was what we wanted. And Rin got a promotion, so she's going to be a colonel now. There's a free scientist here if we scan for it. I don't think I need that. We're kind of at the end of the research paths. And we've got a fully staffed laboratory. I don't think we need that. Prototype items. No, I don't think that's good either. Rin got her promotion, though. I want to see that. All right, so she's up to Colonel here. She gets terrifying suppression. Abilities may cause enemies to panic. Voltaic arc. The gremlin shocks enemies if they move too close, or if she moves close to them. The attack chains to nearby enemies. Question is how much damage, right? Deals electrical damage that pierces armor. Can only chain to units friendly to the targeted unit. Deals less damage than chaining jolt, which doesn't do that much to begin with. We haven't really gone down the Techspert route with her. Even though she has a surprisingly high hacking score, we've gone down we've gone down this route with her. Watchful Eye. You get a free Overwatch shot when any target you've hollow targeted moves or attacks. That's really good. I'm going to take that for her. That's fantastic. Now, the only problem is she doesn't have multi-target. It's too bad she doesn't have multi-target, but she can rapid target someone, shoot them, and then if they move, she gets another Overwatch shot against them. Pretty good. Okay, they get 1 point back. I'm okay with that.
If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
That's the intel chain. I don't want that.
Our actions have succeeded, and the elders grow fearful.
And how about that? We've unlocked the mission to kill her once and for all. So Hunter's back, Lockwo and Din are back. Lockwo got 4 more will. And now we have the option to permanently destroy the assassin.
Commander, you'll be happy to hear our most recent covert action yielded some new intel on the Chosen. The Resistance found a way into the Chosen stronghold, Commander. Our troops are ready to deploy. We should launch a strike as soon as possible.
Okay. So I believe she is training. Yeah, she's training for a new power. So we probably do this immediately. We've got... I think we've got a really good team here. I'll probably not go into training here until after this mission. Let's see who's available. Yeah, a lot of our brigadiers and colonels are available. Yeah, we have the team we need to take her out. So if we review... she gains health when nearby enemies take damage. She can enter Overwatch upon ending her turn. She can summon priests. She can reveal conceal units. She takes increased damage from skirmishers and explosions. So, are Din and Lockwo ready to go? Or are they tired after that? I don't think they are. Let's take a look. You're only a major. You need to level you up. You've got 36 will. You've got 36. So if I take this pair, they'll be pretty damn tired afterwards, maybe even shaken, but to take her out might be worth it. And then we want a bunch of explosions. Plus whatever's in her stronghold. So, yeah, I think we have our next mission here. We've got Chrysalid, Elite Spectre, Purifier, Heavy Mech, Elite Lancer, Officer, Shield Bearer, Codex, Muton. Operation Spiderhawk. Okay, well, folks, that's going to be the end of the stream today because we know what we're doing tomorrow. When we come back tomorrow morning, I'm playing a new demo for a roguelike slot machine game that just came out. I think it's called Clover Pit. It looks really interesting. And then tomorrow evening, we'll be doing this mission. So I'll have this locked and loaded and ready to go at the start of the stream tomorrow. And we'll see if we can take out Gurai Valinor, the Shadow Witch, once and for all. That will complete all 3 of the Chosen in this campaign. Will mean they'll never bother us again. There's still alien rulers for big challenges and, of course, the final mission. But we're cruising towards a victory. I don't want to jinx it, but we're doing very well. I'm very happy with how the campaign has gone. But like I said, that's going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, either those of you here now live or those of you watching the VOD in the future. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and we'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.